Right, welcome back to the channel, or welcome back to a brand new series. This series is going to document the journey of me preparing, basically getting ready for my first professional event. Now, I know on the channel recently there's not been much direction, and I don't know whether I've been like competing for long or preparing for long drive or playing professional golf or trying to do both, and there's been quite a lot of random content, which is, not a bad thing, but ultimately I've not really been sure where it's going. I've decided to play professional golf, and this is down to a few things. So my personal situation has changed slightly. I split up with my girlfriend last week, which is why there's been no content recently. So I've just been readjusting and basically resetting up and trying to get things rolling again. It's never easy, going through that situation. So that's why there's been no content. Now, the reason that I want to give golf a proper go now is because I feel like this is literally the perfect situation for me to actually give it a proper go. I've got all the time in the world. The YouTube channel is getting to a point where it's starting to earn like not enough money to be like living off it comfortably, but earning almost enough so I can spend more time practicing in the day. And I would say I've never just gone all in with golf. I was a PGA pro, basically a town pro when I was 19. Did the PGA course 3 years, played some West region events, but never like put the effort in, never practiced. I've always struck the ball pretty well, but never just invested myself. And like I said, I feel like this is just the perfect time to do it. All right, so I've got no commitments at home. I can go off, practice in warmer climates. I can play professional golf wherever I want, and I'm really actually looking forward to it. Unless the tone of voice doesn't sound too promising, but obviously personal situations and stuff. Now this video, I am just gonna go over what this series is about and what I'm going to be doing over the next however long till I compete. Now, usually the rest of this series is going to be vlogging. All right, so just everything that happens, and I'm going to make it literally as honest as possible and try to make it as daily as possible. So not like loads of like pretty b-roll, but just like a raw, honest truth of what this is going to be like. So if you do like the idea of this, make sure you give this video a like and comment below, because I do like interacting with you. I'm not just saying leave a comment for no reason. I do want to hear what you guys have got to say about this one. Now, tournaments, let's get into this because this is quite an interesting one. So the idea is next year, this is my thoughts at the moment, is to play the TP Tour, which is 1-day events, most of them around the Surrey area. Now the season starts around like April-ish time, and it gets really busy throughout the summer. Now, I've not played competitive golf for years and years and years, and never actually got on a run of playing competitive golf. So what I want to do is go out into a warmer tour, so like Spain, wherever. I actually do have this in mind. Somewhere where there's competitive golf and it's not raining and it's not snowing. Just to get some competitive experience. So I've had a look at a few different tours. There's a Jamaica Winter Series, I think. There's an Evolve Tour in Spain, but they're all quite high cost things. And ultimately, at this point, the game's not going to be there to, compete. It's just literally to get competitive experience. There's a tour called the Gecko Tour, which is, most of the tournaments are based around like the Malaga area. Now, the entry fees for these tournaments are either 150 or 175 euros. And I've worked out that if I go out there on the basically like late Jan to get a week's practice in before, in the space of 5 weeks, I can play 7 tournaments. They're all 3 days apart from one, which is a 2-day event. Now, that's 7 tournaments in the space of 5 weeks. That's a lot of competitive experience. That's exactly what I want to do. The costs are going to be low. So that is the plan. Now the tour, the prize money's low. It's actually open to amateurs and pros, but like ultimately I'm just doing it for competitive experience, as I've repeated now about 10 times. So I think that's what I'm going to be heading for. Now that means that this series is going to run all the way up until then, which is early Feb. I'm still contacting the tour at the moment to well, I've put an email out. I haven't actually got in contact with them yet to try and work out the logistics of it all. So that gives you an idea about what tournaments I'm going to be playing. So the next thing I want to talk about is sponsors. I'm going to be trying to find perhaps a local sponsor, or it doesn't have to be local, it could be anyone. So if you know of anyone that has a business that wants to sponsor a professional golfer, obviously I can give back with exposure on the channel, etc, etc. I'll probably, I mean, this is just a part of professional golf. You need to fund it somehow, especially at the start. Now, I've had quite a few comments recently about how do I send you money, blah blah blah. Now, I've never been the one to ask for money, especially from subscribers, but I will set up some sort of like Patreon thing for people that want to. So for, at the moment, for people that ask, I got nothing to like send them, so that's just going to be in play, not asking any of my subs for that. So let's go into what we need, what this channel needs, what direction, like what needs to actually be set up. So number one is sponsorship money. Number two, I need to find a club to practice at, although it's going to be hard to get decent practice in this time of year. I've got Exminster driving range to hit balls, which is a great driving range, decent balls, and they're open quite late, so I'm going to spend a lot of time there. Already spent more time hitting balls than I have for literally years. And to be fair, the swing actually feels like it's in a really good place, so I'm quite happy with that. Now, I need to find a club to practice in the day. I'm thinking about going up to speak to East Devon, but this will all be part of the vlogging series. Now, I'm going to see a short game coach. This is going to be either the next episode or the episode after. I'm actually seeing him this Friday at Cumberwell Park. Now, he's a short game specialist, coaches with a TrackMan. So it's going to be interesting. That's all going to be part of the channel, all part of the journey. I hate the word journey, but that's what it is. So I'm looking forward to bringing you that as well. Now, training in the gym, I'm following my programming. I've got a fair few clients actually signed up to this now, and they're all enjoying the lifting. So if you are also interested in hitting the ball further and want to know what to do, want me to program you, email me wilchfitness@gmail.com. The sessions will also be in this vlogging series. So that is pretty much it. I just thought I'd lay down what this series is going to be about. You know, I know that there hasn't, as I said, there hasn't been that much direction, but now there is. Personal situations have changed. I'm actually going to go after this and properly give it a go, give it the go that I feel like I deserve. I owe it to myself to actually try. And then I guess this will lead up to the new series after that, which is going to be the competing one. So it's quite exciting. This is the start of hopefully something big as we try and get this game in order and try and move up the ranks. So thank you all for checking this out. Thanks for following. Let me know what you think in the comments below about all I've said. It does actually help that you guys like comment and stuff as well. Like, it's quite a lonely road, I think, when you're trying to do something like this, because you've got to make sacrifices. You can't be seeing your friends all the time, you can't be going out all the time. You kind of got to be, you know, one-dimensional and just aiming at that target and moving towards that. So all the encouragement and stuff really helps. I know a lot of you are really good for supporting the channel as it is, so thank you. And yeah, episode 2 will be up soon, and there's going to be a Christmas special as well. Me and Flower are filming this week at a golf course in Surrey, so that's going to be quite an interesting Christmas special, 18-hole course vlog, me against Flower. So keep your eyes peeled for that as well. Right, I'm checking out. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon, and I hope you're looking forward to this series. Cheers, guys.